RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.
Now for the starting lineups for today's game for the visiting Lady Oilers. At forward, 5'10" senior, number 20, Kelsey Westbrook. At forward, 5'11" sophomore, number 5, Hannah Sabolo. At guard, 5'6" senior, number 15, Corey Terry. At guard, 5'6" senior, number 21, Brittany Smith. At center, 6'1" junior, number 35, Kelsey Harrison. Lady Oilers are coached by Jessica Evans and assisted by Eric Forsby. And now for your Marquette Lady Explorers. At forward, 5'8" senior, number 22, Catherine Hines. At forward, 5'8" senior, number 24, Marian Serda. At guard, 5'8" senior, number 35, Paige Ballman. And at guard, 5'5" senior, number 15, Maddie Morrissey. And at center, 5'10" senior, number 11, Serda Hobart. Lady Explorers, coached by Rick Williams and assisted by Michelle Hempkin.
What do I have to do to sell you a car?
Roberts Motors, easy to get to, just off Highway 67 or Highway 3 in Alton.
Make life easy for yourself at the United Methodist Village.
With no more stairs and no more home upkeep in a spacious apartment or villa home. With no upfront endowment and just one monthly fee, you stay in control of your finances. Now that's easy and smart. Countryside living that is fun, neighborly, and only minutes from the Clark Bridge. The United Methodist Village, where living is easy.
I only wish I'd have moved here sooner.
Yeah, more action now, more basketball. It's East Alton-Wood River and Marquette as Sarah Hofert gets ready to jump it up against Kelsey Harrison for the Oilers. And the tip won by Marquette, and we are underway with Saturday basketball in the South Central Conference. And the starting five for Marquette, the usuals. It's Ballman, Heights, Serda, Morrissey, and Hofert. And Paige Ballman has the basketball now. To Maddie Morrissey, right side, as the Oilers play a zone, matchup zone defense here to start things off. Paige Ballman at the top of the key with it, left side to Heights. Heights looking inside, free throw line now. Sarah Hofert back to Ballman for three, off the rim and missed. Long rebound, though, goes to Morrissey, and they'll reset it to Ballman at the top.
Is this the third meeting between these two teams already?
That's right. There's a right side three for Maddie Morrissey as they missed a three, and now they hit a three. It's Morrissey making it 3-0.
Jumping right into the action there with a long three ball and, nearly getting a steal. Didn't you say she missed the game Thursday night?
She did. Been sick part of the week. And did not start against Southwestern, although she played quite a bit. Now we have a turnover on the Oilers, and it's Marquette ball once again. The Explorers come in with a record of 4-2 in the SCC, so after today they'll only have 3 conference games to go, and they'll play one of those conference games Thursday night against Roxana coming up. Ballman misses a shot from the right side, and then we have a foul. Hofert over the back on the rebound for Marquette.
They haven't taken anything inside yet, and with the Oilers packing the box, or actually packing it inside, nothing really there for Marquette to go inside with.
Now they dump it inside, and jump ball called. Kelsey Harrison and Sarah Hofert there, and it will be Oilers ball on the arrow. Kelsey Westbrook, Kelsey Harrison, Hannah Cibolo out there, along with Corey Terry and Brittany Smith, the starters. Westbrook from the baseline, up and in, long range from the right corner.
There's a hand in her face, and she does make a good shot.
Inside off the glass and good. Heights back for 2. It's 5-2 Marquette.
Well, it was a quick transition and into the offensive end for Marquette. Quick one pass, and they get those 2 points right back.
They try to get it into Harrison, knocked away. Morrissey the other way. 2 minutes into the game as Morrissey missed the shot. Serda with the rebound. Westbrook goes for the steal. And then Marquette with a foul after Westbrook with some good hustle. Morrissey will pick up her first and the team's second.
Aggressive Marquette right away here in this game, offensively going right after the Oilers. Finally getting a couple of balls inside.
Throw it to Cibolo. It's ricochets out to the top of the key in Westbrook. She lost it, so the other way it's Serda off the glass and in. Nice shot by Marianne Serda.
I think she got bumped a little bit there too. That could have been a 3-point play.
7-2, the home team on top as we're just underway. Explorers and Oilers. It's girls basketball on a Saturday as Westbrook bounces it down to Cibolo, knocked out by the defense. Lady Oilers will throw it in. 5:22 to go first quarter. Westbrook into Smith. Back to Westbrook. Looking for Cibolo posting up. Hofert guarding her. Man-to-man for Marquette here on defense. Oilers lost it, turned it over, and here's Morrissey the other way.
Got their hands on the ball quite a few times already, and that's already 4 turnovers for the Oilers.
Serda with a miss. Hofert gets it knocked away, but they'll keep it. Blue and white basketball, the maroon and gold on defense. And Ballman with it, left side to Morrissey. Open 3, and it's good again. Maddie Morrissey with another tray.
It's 2 already, and we're going to get a quick timeout here for the Oilers, falling behind 10-2 in the game. A couple of 3 balls for Morrissey, and no ill effects of being under the weather all week long.
10-2 in favor of Marquette. We'll be back at Marquette High in a moment. They lead the Lady Oilers. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Listen to what people are saying about the Bank of Edwardsville.
It is a pleasure for me to bank at the Bank of Edwardsville.
Your entire staff was professional, thorough, and very helpful.
I was told I would be taken good care of, and that was the understatement of the year.
Because of the excellent service I received, I transferred both my savings and checking accounts to the Bank of Edwardsville.
We appreciate the dedication the bank provides.
And that's why I work at the Bank of Edwardsville.
St. Anthony's Health Center, located in Alton, is serving the Riverbend area with quality patient care and comfort through comprehensive outpatient rehabilitative therapy services, advanced diagnostic technology, and emergency services, while also providing community education classes that benefit those of all ages. All brought to you by St. Anthony's Health Center's dedicated and caring health professionals.
Oilers and Explorers, welcome back to Marquette High on this Saturday with Louis Korak, Brent Birkland with you here, and the Oilers find the open player at the free throw line, Smith with a jumper for 2.
Oh, Harrison took the ball inside, and immediately 3 players surround her. She kicks it back out to Smith. She knocks down about a free throw distance shot there and gets the Oilers their second bucket of the game.
Ballman with a 3. It's off the back iron and hits the support above the basket out of bounds. And Marquette with a 10-4 lead, and it's going to come back this way. Oilers basketball. Westbrook, Terry, Cibolo, Harrison, and Smith Starting 5 for Coach Jessica Evans, and now a travel, Kelsey Westbrook, and another turnover for the maroon and gold.
5 of them already, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
4:04 remaining in the first period. Marquette losing Thursday to Southwestern, so they're 9-10 overall, 4-2 in the conference. Morrissey with a 3 again. This one's missed. Ballman with a follow off the back iron. It's out, in and out, and Oilers basketball the other way.
A couple of good shots, just neither one of them would fall down.
Harrison down on the baseline, double team, and now a reach in. Hoford was there, Ballman was there, and Paige Ballman may pick up the foul with some help defense.
Yeah, every time Harrison touches the ball, you notice 2 and 3 bodies around her. Not that time, though.
Harrison off the inbounds, up and in, and Kelsey Harrison has had some games lately where she's scored 20 or more points, and she has 2.
Oilers are perfect from the floor, 3 for 3 here.
Morrissey fires in and out, loose ball on the rebound to the paint. Cibolo out of there with it, and Hannah gives the ball off to Kelsey Westbrook, who brings it up the floor. One of the 3 seniors on the roster for the Oilers, Westbrook, Terry, and Brittany Smith. Ball out of bounds, and on the sidelines, the Oilers will throw it back in. Corey Terry over the timeline and into the front court. Terry with a dribble. Morrissey on her. Now it goes to Smith. She's double teamed and in trouble. Gives it to Terry again. Westbrook will run down the loose ball. And now traveling called in the center circle. Another turnover.
Just can't seem to get a flow offensively in an offensive set here. Marquette with the pressure man-to-man defense and force another turnover right at the midcourt stripe.
Well, now we're going to see the freshman who we've seen a lot of this year for the Oilers, and she wears number 23. It's Carrie Harmon. Missed shot by Marquette. Then we have a foul called. It's going to be on Terry, or I should say Harmon, the freshman. 23, Carrie Harmon. First foul on the Oilers. 10-6 our score. Inside it goes. Serda missed a short one. Short shot right in front of the rim, and the Oilers will bring it back.
Not a good shooting percentage for Marquette right now. Boy, they've taken a bunch of shots in this game. They haven't made very many of them. They've knocked 4 down, but, boy, you've got 10 misses already.
And some good looks, just not going in the basket. There's another turnover, though, for the Oilers. They turn it over to the Explorers, and skip pass here. Morrissey to Hofert, now to Heights. Heights inside, nice bounce to Serda. Her shot may have been partially blocked away. Here's Ballman out of there with it. Page gives it up to Morrissey. Heights to the baseline, into Serda again. This one's good. Marianne Serda for 2.
4 points, good ball movement that time. Dump one inside, and Serda's able to finally convert a shot and doubles up Marquette's lead at 12-6.
1:33 to go, and there is a steal. Back the other way, Marquette leading 12-6. Serda off the glass and in from Ballman. Serda with 3 buckets.
Transition, it seems to be Marquette's good doing so far here in the first quarter. Another transition basket there off of a turnover, the 8th of the game already for the Oilers.
Here's Smith with it for the Lady Oilers. Crossover dribble, leans in, fouled on the shot. Marquette will pick up a foul, and we'll see who picks it up this time. It's going to be number 22, Heights, with her first. And we'll have subs each way here. 2 subs coming for Marquette and Coach Rick Dwiggins. Free throw up and in for Brittany Smith as Kylie Evans checks in, Mallory Vest checks in. 2 new players for the Explorers. Brittany Smith shoot another free throw here. It's in the air and good. 8 points for the Oilers. They trail by 6. It's 14-8 Explorers.
Getting down to 1 minute. 1 minute right on the nose now to go in this first quarter. Marquette, you would think, would have a bigger lead by now, but only up by 6. Still a pretty close game.
Right side it goes. 3 ball, no good. Heights tried to save it for Morrissey, but Morrissey missed the three and out of bounds. Oilers basketball. 14-8. We're at 47 seconds left. Marquette puts the press on now. They throw it into Smith, and she'll dribble it into the front court quickly, and the Oilers will set it up quickly. Westbrook driving to the right, bumped by Morrissey, no call. Now Westbrook dumps it to Harrison, blocked away by Hofert. Marquette ball, Morrissey, long pass, she's in the front court, baseline, missed it. East Alton-Wood River ball again.
Boy, another just close in range miss for Marquette. They've had a ton of them here in this first quarter.
There's another steal, though. Kylie Evans picks it, and Evans, 5'6", junior, heads the other way.
Now they'll hold it for the last shot here for sure.
6 seconds left. Kylie Evans, 3 seconds left. Morrissey fires a three. No good. Oilers with the rebound, and that's the end of the first quarter at Marquette High. Here on a Saturday, our score, 14-8. Explorers lead the Lady Oilers. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
State Farm serves over 75 million auto, fire, life, and health policies in North America. And in the Riverbend area, Tom Lane is the newest face of State Farm. With 10 years' experience, a highly trained staff, and a good neighbor attitude, he provides his customers with exceptional knowledge and service. Call 377-8912 or visit them on the web at tomlaneagency.net today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, George Weber. Weber Chevrolet's year-end clearance is underway, making now a great time to save money when you buy and when you drive. Through the end of the month, we are offering the highest sales incentives of the year. And no matter what you hear in the media, believe me, our financing is still as available and aggressive as it's ever been, if not more. Combine that with our great incentives and you have the lowest payments of the year. And that's just the start of the great values at Weber Chevrolet in Granite City, Illinois. Or check us out on the web at webergc.com.
Lady Oilers and Lady Explorers, Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back with you. Second quarter now here at Marquette. 14-8, the home team on top. The Explorers lead the Oilers, and it's Marquette ball. Hofert jump pass to Kylie Evans, who traveled at the free throw line. Turnover, Marquette, but turnovers for the Oilers in that first quarter.
9 of them, and that's the first one of the game for Marquette. And actually, I thought Hofert should have been called for the travel over in the corner, but they get Evans with a travel, the first of the game.
Serda tries to steal a drive down, but Cibolo holds it, shoots it, misses it, rebound. Jump ball call, jump ball. It's going to be Oilers basketball.
6 for 20 shooting for Marquette in that first quarter. The Oilers, 3 for 4.
Wow. 9 turnovers, that'll do it.
That'll do it, yeah.
7:30 to go, second quarter. Westbrook baseline, good. She hit one from the right baseline in the first quarter. Now the left baseline here.
Well, the shots that they've had and that they've been open, they've been able to knock them down. They didn't miss a shot until, Harrison had a shot blocked in that first quarter.
Serda 3, no, but Heights with a rebound. They swing it to the top. Mallory Vest with a 3. She misses it. Heights is going to grab another rebound. We have a foul called on the Oilers, it looks like, as a couple of offensive rebounds here. And the foul goes on East Alton-Wood River.
Cibolo will pick that one up, and Marquette right now, it looks like they're relying heavily on that three-point ball. And I guess it's to be expected when the Oilers are packing it in.
Heights, left wing. Catherine Heights tried to get it to Serda. Marianne Serda swings it to Kylie Evans. Bounces to Vest in the corner. Vest back to the top and Hofert. Now left side to Serda. Harrison with a block. Heights, though, grabbed it. And Westbrook will be charged with a foul. And the Oilers bench making some noise. They didn't think that was a Westbrook foul.
She went straight up, but I think she slapped down on the follow for Heights, and she's going to pick up Marquette's first 2 free throws here of the game.
First free throw is good for Heights. She has 3 points. 6 for Serda, 6 for Morrissey. Free throw off the back iron missed, and Westbrook headed the other way for the Oilers now.
Still a slim lead. It's only 15-10. Oilers are hanging around. But they'll turn it over again.
In the backcourt, and it's going to be over and back on the Oilers. And Marquette with the basketball, and Serda will throw it into Kylie Evans. Evans between the circles, right side Serda. Thought about a three, now fires the three up, off the rim, missed. Harrison with the long rebound. 15-10, the Explorers over the Lady Oilers here.
2 for 12 now. Marquette shooting from downtown already. 12 three-pointers.
Brittany Smith. Harrison has it. Knocked away, out of bounds, and the Oilers will keep it as Corey Terry checks in for Brittany Smith. Terry in for the Oilers, and Carrie Shipley coming in for Marquette for Catherine Heights. Westbrook will trigger it to Harrison to the baseline. Back to Westbrook. Three was deflected on the way.
Yeah, that was partially blocked, without a doubt.
So Marquette the other way. As we dip under 6 minutes to go, first half. Serda to Evans. There's another three. Kylie Evans missed it. Shipley with a rebound, and it's blocked. Harrison's coming back with it for the Oilers. Into the front court, Carrie Harmon to Kelsey Harrison. Triple teamed and a steal. Serda the other way. Westbrook with a bump, and Serda missed it. The follow is blocked away, and now a jump ball is going to be called again. It's Marquette ball on the arrow.
Boy, they're 0 for 8 now in this quarter, so make that 6 for 28 shooting the basketball in the game.
And the lead is only 5, as we mentioned, 15-10. Serda off the inbounds, good. Marianne Serda with 8 points.
Yeah, she's knocking down those easy gimmies that she's getting now, and 8 points in the game, leads her team.
Oilers almost turn it over again. Westbrook in trouble and down on her knees with the basketball, so Coach Jessica Evans has to burn a timeout, and maybe just a 30. No, it is a full timeout, so we'll take a break at Marquette with the Explorers up by 7, 17-10. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Sports, food, and good times. All this and more are waiting for you at Alton Sports Tab. Gather the crew for a night out, or better yet, bring in the whole family and enjoy the best burger or wings in town. We offer daily specials, an affordable menu, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Visit our new Caribbean-themed edition. We also have banquet and meeting rooms for your special occasion. Alton Sports Tab, serving up sports, food, and good times daily at the intersection of Route 140 and Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
Take a look at the latest J.D. Power & Associates insurance certifications for customer satisfaction. Know what each certified agency has in common?
Each is with American Family Insurance.
In fact, American Family Agencies are the first agency certified by J.D. Power & Associates.
According to our policyholders, our agents deliver an outstanding customer experience.
American Family Insurance.
All your protection
under one roof.
Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062 or stop by 3014 Godfrey Road.
5:13 to go, first half, second quarter. Action here at Marquette High School, and the Explorers and Oilers battling here. Corey Terry drives down, and a bump and a foul is going to be called. Serda and Shipley were both there on a double team, and it's going to be a foul on Shipley with 5:10 to go here, and now the Oilers have a chance to get closer. Free throw short. She'll shoot another one. Again, 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Free throw good, 17-11 as Terry hits 1 out of 2.
One of 2 seniors on this Oiler roster.
5 minutes to go, 6-point game. We're in the second quarter. Kylie Evans to Paige Ballman. Now to the right corner, Sarah Hofert. Back to the top, and Evans again fires it. No good. Rebound Westbrook, and now they're headed this way. The Lady Oilers down by 6 points.
Oh, once again, just settling on the 3-point shot.
Terry misses the jumper, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay here to the Oilers. They'll keep the basketball with 4:34 to go in the quarter. Throw it into Harrison. She'll back up, and fouled as she tried to get a good angle there. Fouled by Shipley.
Well, they had her boxed in there. Probably better off just standing your ground. You're probably going to get a 3-second call there, but instead there was a bump.
Westbrook into Cibolo. Now back to Carrie Harmon, the freshman. Now Corey Terry. Westbrook for three, and it's off the mark. Harrison with a follow, and it rolls off the rim. Marquette ball, leading 17-11.
That was a makeable shot for Harrison. Chance to pull her team within 4.
Here's Shipley the other way. Back to Serda. Left side Evans, down to Shipley. One dribble, up and in. Finger roll for Carrie Shipley. And so 2 for the Explorers, making it 19-11. And a foul called. Marquette, Kylie Evans fouling Kelsey Westbrook.
Well, that's going to be bonus time now for the Oilers, a 7th team foul, so almost a full 4 minutes of 1-1 for the Oilers, who only have 3 team fouls in the game.
19-11, Westbrook at the line. In the air and good. She'll shoot again. It's 19-12 as Smith checks in for Terry. Westbrook now at 5 points. Another free throw, and it's good again. She has 6 on the day. 6-point game, too. 19-13. Here's Maddie Morrissey into the front court. She's back in with Serda, Heights, Hofert, and Ballman starting 5. Ballman in and out. Oilers going to come back the other way.
Had some tough breaks on some of these shots, but again, just settling for the long ball and keeping this game close. Shooting percentage just not very good.
Oilers with it. Carrie Harmon has it. Harmon all the way to the corner. Tried to get it into Cibolo, knocked away by Heights, who gives to Ballman. Ballman on the break, stops and misses the shot. Oilers with the rebound. Now it's loose again, and Hofert out of there with it. The Oilers lose it again. Ballman with the basketball. To the corner, and Heights quickly down to Serda. Skip pass to Hofert across the lane. She missed a short shot. Morrissey, though, with a rebound, and Marquette still firing. Ballman with 2. It's no good from the right elbow extended.
They just can't buy a shot no matter where they shoot it from.
19-13 traveling on the Oilers, another turnover. So it's still the same thing here. Marquette with missed shots, Oilers with turnovers.
Are you keeping count? 14.
I was going to say 13, but okay.
I have to add these missed shots up. This is incredible.
Hofert dumping it in, knocked away, but Heights out of there with it. And now a jump ball called. Possession arrow going to go to the Oilers, still down by just 6.
2 turnovers in the game for Marquette now. And here they come out with the full court press to try to see if they could force some more turnovers, maybe get some baskets with transition. That'll do it.
Steal and a bucket. Paige Ballman for 2. Ballman on the score sheet, along with the other Explorers now. 8 for Serda to lead the way, but Ballman makes it 21-13. They break the press this time. Up and in by the freshman, and 1 as Carrie Harmon goes all the way to the glass. The foul's going to be called on Marquette.
Good looking play there by the freshman Harmon. He's going to draw the foul and get a bonus free throw here. Try to cut this to 5.
Free throw good, 21-16 after Heights picked up her second foul. And Harmon will pick up her first 3 points. 21-16 now our score.
Oilers hanging tough here.
There's a steal, Brittany Smith. But Ballman steals it right back, and we're headed the other way again. Turnover each way. Ballman to Hofert, down to Serda, over Harrison, high off the glass and in.
First player in the double digits here, Serda, having a nice game so far. 10 points now.
Here's Kelsey Harrison with it. Couple of dribbles, now to Kelsey Westbrook. Westbrook to the corner, and traveling called with 1:26 remaining here in the second quarter. We have a sub. Terry into the game for the Oilers. And the Oilers down by 7 here. They'd like to keep it between 5 and 7, I would think, at halftime and still be in the game going to the second half. Morrissey fires a line drive. Good. That's a 3-ball again.
Every one of them that she's made, there hasn't been much arch on any of the shots. There's a quick steal again.
Morrissey to Ballman, who lays it in. Paige Ballman, and 5 quick points for Marquette with a 3 and then a 2. It's 28-16.
Biggest lead of the game, and how quickly it gets into double digits.
Here's Harmon into the front court to Terry. Bounces to Harrison. Glass and good. Kelsey Harrison after a good pass.
Been pretty quiet here offensively, but every time she touches the ball, she's getting the respect of the Marquette defenders, and 4 points for Harrison gets it back to 10.
Marquette with a basketball. Baseline Hofert. One dribble, now double dribble as she dropped it going across the lane. Shipley in for Hofert. Turnover Marquette.
She hasn't scored. I think, yeah, she's the only starter, I believe, that hasn't scored here today.
Marquette with a steal off the inbounds. They miss the shot, and the Oilers will come back this way.
19, make it 20.
Oilers right at the scorer's table, out of bounds, turnover. 9.8 seconds to go.
Chance for Marquette to get this to 12. That's been the biggest lead of the game. 3-ball will make it 13.
Shipley into the lane, and it rolls in with 3 seconds left. The Oilers throw it in, but it's halftime. It's halftime, and our score, Marquette 30, East Alton-Wood River 18. Halftime coming up from Marquette High. In a moment, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
It's good to be first. First Cloverleaf Bank.
When you play sports like football, injuries are going to happen. That's why more area schools count on the Human Motion Institute's sports medicine pros to keep their athletes healthy and in the game. Our certified athletic trainers are part of the team, assessing and treating injuries right on the field. And if serious injury occurs, they're backed by an expert team of Alton Memorial Hospital surgeons and therapists. The Human Motion Institute at Alton Memorial Hospital. We're part of the team.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.
On to the third quarter now, back at Marquette High on this Saturday, and with Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland back with you here. Marquette ball as we start the third quarter. They're up by a dozen again, 30-18. Hofert inside from Ballman, missed it, got her own rebound, and up and in, Sarah Hofert.
Well, finally the last of the 5 starters to get on the score sheet, and now it's the biggest lead of the game for Marquette after the quick basket.
And a quick steal, yet another turnover, and Ballman lays it in. 3 more attempts for the Explorers, 2 for 3.
Yeah, it's a drastic improvement this quarter, shooting the basketball now at 66%. And another 2 points for the birthday girl.
And another turnover for the Oilers a moment ago, but they'll have it here with 18 points on the board, 34-18 our score, and Westbrook will throw it in to Harrison. The 2 Kelseys play catch here, and Westbrook between the circles with Serda guarding Kelsey Westbrook. To the left, Westbrook tried to dump it to Cibolo, but knocked away. 2 more turnovers, third quarter. Serda down to Ballman, and her pass across the lane tipped out by Westbrook. Good hustle there. 6:56 to go, third quarter, as Heights will throw it in for Marquette. Looking for Serda inside. Instead, it goes to Morrissey, now to Hofert. And Serda has it right elbow, up and in. Marianne Serda with another.
Padding her offensive stats now with 12 points in the game to lead her team. And here we go with some more full court pressure. The lead has been doubled, and this has happened very quickly.
6-0 run to start the second half. And now Ballman with a foul in the backcourt with that pressure, her second of the day. And Oilers will throw it right back in. 6:35 to go in the third. Throw it in to number 15. That's Corey Terry, the senior. Now to the freshman, Carrie Harmon. Brittany Smith, free throw line. Shot up, no, but Ballman's going to pick up another foul, and that's going to be her third now. Two quick ones.
Third foul of the game, and if this were a close game, you would say take her out here and get her on the bench, but Rick Wiggins, I don't think all too concerned about it right now, considering his team leads this one by 17 now after the made free throw.
Smith with her 5th point. Next one no good, so 3 out of 4 for Smith from the line today. 36-19, down to Morrissey, blocked away, but a foul. Harrison and Harmon were there, but the freshman Harmon will pick up the foul. Be her second. Not many fouls for the Oilers in the game.
4.
Morrissey at the line, hits the first free throw, and she's in double figures with 10.
And the place goes dead silent for the free throw again.
Just for Maddie Morrissey so she can concentrate. She misses this one, though, and out of bounds. Marquette ball, 37-19 their lead. Heights will throw it in to Sarah Hofert at the top of the key. Hofert looking for Heights in the corner, but Heights stayed on the block. Oilers tipped the pass out, though, and with 6:11 to go, they'll throw it back in. Heights into Serda. Serda back to Heights. Into the lane. Traveling called. It's a turnover for Marquette.
I think it was a play designed for Hofert, and she was a little hesitant getting to her spot. Heights really didn't have any place to go with that basketball, and it's the 5th turnover of the game for Marquette.
Here's another as Marquette has it. Turnover Oilers. Heights baseline good. Catherine Heights with 2 points.
And how quickly things have gotten away from the maroon and the gold here as they trail by 20 now.
9 points in this third quarter, and 5 different players have those 9 points for Marquette. And here's another turnover, and here they come up by 20. 39-19. The pass too hot to handle from Serda to Hofert, and Oilers ball.
Almost took the camera out here.
Watch out, John. The stage, sometimes a dangerous place. Jerry Montag had our backs, though, so. Oilers basketball, Westbrook in the front court. She travels in the corner, and it's going back to Marquette again.
I'm going to run out of space here where I keep track of the turnovers for each team. Boy, the Oilers up to 24 now, and we still got 5:20 to go in the third quarter.
Morrissey with a jump pass to the lane, but Harrison with a steal, turnover. 5:10 to go, Lady Oilers basketball, but they're still stuck in the teens here. They had 18 at halftime, just 1 free throw in this third quarter, and Marquette with a turnover, but they throw it into the bleachers, so another turnover for each side.
I don't have much time to look up. I write turnover down one way, turnover down on the other side.
Amazing stuff. Marquette will be back here at home Wednesday night, a makeup game against Orchard Farm, Missouri. That was a postponement a couple of weeks ago. Orchard Farm High School.
Where's that?
St. Charles County, if you must know.
Okay. I'm glad you knew because I had no idea.
Harrison lost the ball, thought she was fouled, turnover, but Marquette tried to run the break, and it was tipped out of bounds. 4:36 to go, third quarter, and Marquette will also have a conference game this week. Thursday against the Roxana Lady Shells, and that'll be their 8th conference game. Just 2 to go after that. Serda down the lane, up and in. Marianne with 2 more.
Knocked down 7 field goals in the game, and she's nearly matched the entire team output for the Oilers here. They have 9 for the game. Actually 6, I'm sorry. She has surpassed the Oilers as a team.
4:26 to go, midway through the 3rd quarter. Timeout on the floor. Back at Marquette in a moment. Explorers 41, Oilers 19. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now approaching the island of Bora Bora. Enjoy your stay.
This beautiful home contains 8 bedrooms, 2 family rooms, and a private jacuzzi just off the master bedroom.
Hey, anybody up for a cruise in my sweet boat?
What are you going to do with all the money you save from buying your car at Roberts Motors?
Roberts Motors in Alton or online at RiverBender.com.
Sports, food, and good times. All this and more are waiting for you at Alton Sports Tap. Gather the crew for a night out, or better yet, bring in the whole family and enjoy the best burger or wings in town. We offer daily specials, an affordable menu, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Visit our new Caribbean-themed edition. We also have banquet and meeting rooms for your special occasion. Alton Sports Tap, serving up sports, food, and good times daily at the intersection of Route 140 and Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
Welcome back to Marquette High. Lady Oilers with the basketball. Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back with you here. SCC girls basketball after the Illini earlier this afternoon. Now it's Wood River and Marquette. Wood River with a shot, and Terry missed it. Sabolo follows it up and in for Hannah Sabolo.
You want to know an interesting aspect? Those were their first 2 field goal attempts this quarter.
That took 4 minutes, and here's Morrissey underneath. Left hand, and she lays it in. A dozen for Maddie Morrissey, 14 for Serda. Quite a 1-2 punch for those two today, and now Morrissey looks like she'll pick up the foul at the other end.
Didn't look like much there, but I guess in a 22-point game, really doesn't hurt. And we're going to have Ballman going to take a seat and get a little bit of a break here.
I'm not sure. They may have given that to Ballman. If so, that would be her 4th.
Oh, I thought it was
Morrissey.
I thought it was Morrissey, yeah.
I'm not sure, but they were both there, and Ballman came out of the game pretty quickly there, so we'll see about that. Harmon to Smith. Brittany Smith, 3 ball, and it's good for Wood River.
That was finally one that goes down from downtown. Gets the Oilers a little bit of life here offensively. Up to 24 points now, but still got a long way to go to get back into this one.
Heights down on the right block, guarded by Sabolo, gives to Hofert. Short shot, no good, and came down quickly and looked like it smacked Catherine Heights right in the nose. Yeah. 43-24 score.
Almost like maybe taking some smelling salts of sorts. Yeah, I think.
And they're going to make sure, the quick injury timeout, and she says she's okay. 3 minutes to go, and there is going to be a sub. Shipley is going to check in. Heights will go to the bench.
Yeah, that's a good little wake-up call there. It comes down all on you all at once.
That'll make your eyes water.
Absolutely. I think that's why. Rick Wiggins got her out of the game.
And so Shipley into the game, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Oilers ball, 2:55 to go here in the third. Marquette 43, Wood River 24. Jump ball called there on the sideline. Still going to be Oiler ball on the arrow. Oilers throw it in, and it is Carrie Harmon. Front court, Sabolo with the ball now for the maroon and gold. Now to Westbrook. Left side, Brittany Smith, free throw line, fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming up as Shipley will commit the foul.
It's already 5 team fouls here on Marquette. We're only in the third quarter, and there goes Smith back to the free throw line.
In the air and good. She just hit a 3 and now a free throw. She has 5 in the quarter. And now she's looking for double figures for East Alton-Wood River, but misses the second free throw. 9 points for Smith. Here's Serda, backdoor. Kylie Evans up and in. Evans for 2.
And she gets her name on the score sheet. Good looking feed there from Serda. Was patient enough to wait for Evans to cut from that right corner, and she gets herself an easy layup.
Cibolo's shot blocked by Hofert, out of bounds. Marquette ball, 2:09 to go. Harrison was sitting for a couple of minutes. She's back in with a 20-point difference here. 45-25 our score. Maddie Morrissey hands it off to Marianne Serda. To Hofert now. Hofert looking, dumping into the lane. Kylie Evans headed the other way as Shipley had a moving screen set for her there.
Yeah, you can see that one developing. That freed up Evans way too easily, and I think Shipley was just kind of caught in the wrong place at the wrong time there, and that picks up her 4th foul in limited duty.
Yeah, she'll have to sit down. 1:47 to go in this third quarter. It's Kelsey Harrison to the baseline, double team. Now Westbrook back to Harrison. To the baseline again, blocked by Hofert. Cibolo has it, though. Now stolen away by Serda, and she'll bring it up the floor with 1:30 to go. Harrison knocks that pass away. Morrissey corrals it to Serda. Fires it up and in. Marianne for 2 more.
All right, I want to know what her season high is, because I'm wondering if we're getting anywhere near that point total. 16 in the game now.
47-25, 1:05 to go, and Marquette did not let up on the gas pedal. Even though they led by 12 at halftime, we thought maybe that, well, it was going to go one way or the other, and it's gone Marquette's way. There's a steal and a layup. Maddie Morrissey with 14.
She's had a nice ball game here, too, so between Serda and Morrissey, there's 30 points right there.
49 total, 49-25. Lady Oilers trailing by 24. They trailed by a dozen at halftime, so Marquette has doubled that lead to 24. Cibolo, right wing, in and out. Westbrook was there, tipped it. Harrison follows it, up and in. "16 seconds to go for the Lady Explorers here on their home floor. Morrissey gives it. Kylie Evans, glass, good. Kylie Evans with another.
Couple of nice buckets for Evans on the cut.
And that's the end of the third quarter here at Marquette High School in Alton. 51-27. Marquette with a lead over Wood River. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Hi, George Weber. Weber Chevrolet's year-end clearance is underway, making now a great time to save money when you buy and when you drive. Through the end of the month, we are offering the highest sales incentives of the year. And no matter what you hear in the media, believe me, our financing is still as available and aggressive as it's ever been, if not more. Combine that with our great incentives and you have the lowest payments of the year. And that's just the start of the great values at Weber Chevrolet in Granite City, Illinois. Or check us out on the web at WeberGC.com.
State Farm serves over 75 million auto, fire, life, and health policies in North America. And in the Riverbend area, Tom Lane is the newest face of State Farm. With 10 years experience, a highly trained staff, and a good neighbor attitude, he provides his customers with exceptional knowledge and service. Call 377-8912 or visit them on the web at tomlaneagency.net today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, 8 minutes back on the clock, and we're ready to go for fourth quarter action at Marquette High. 51-27. Marquette with a huge third quarter. Inside, they're at it again. Hofert in and out, though. Missed it. Harrison with a rebound, and Hofert with a foul.
Missed an easy shot that time. Looked like that one was going to fall down. It just rimmed out, and Hopeford gets called for over the back. So the Oilers will be in the bonus with the next foul the rest of the way.
Oilers basketball, 7:35 to go in the game. Smith to Westbrook. Oilers down 51-27. There's a turnover, Marquette ball, and Kylie Evans will bring it up the floor.
29.
And counting. Catherine Rodolfi in the game for Marquette, number 40. Here's Evans, and out of bounds as she tried the baseline there, and it's going to go the other way. Oilers basketball, 7:10 to go in the game, 51-27 our score.
Marquette with only 2 starters in the game right now. Some of the reserves getting some time here in a 24-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Rodolfi in there, Kylie Evans in there. Here's Serda with a steal. Layup, no, but bumped on her way, and looks like Hannah Cibolo will pick up the foul. Cibolo will be charged with her second.
Team 5th.
For the game, not the half.
Correct.
Serda in the air and good, and Marianne continues her fine day, 17.
You going to look up that career high or that season high for me here? No? Should we ask the AD?
I think we should. He's got to be close. Free throw, no. Mallory Vest has it to the baseline. Her shot, no good. Rebound Marquette, and they'll reset it. Up 52-27. Kylie Evans to Mallory Vest. Vest missed the shot. Oilers rebound.
Well, they've already missed more shots this quarter than they did the entire third. They made, if you could believe this, 10 of 12 in that quarter.
There's a travel on the Oilers. Well, Marquette had 21 points in that third quarter, a huge quarter. They've had quarters of 14, 16, and 21. Heights is going to check back in a moment. 6:15 to go in the game as Marquette sets it up again. Vest, short shot, no good. Rebound, Corey Terry for the Oilers. Terry headed back the other way. Oilers looking for a good shot, looking for some offense here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Cibolo fires it. Too long on the 3 ball, and Serda with a rebound. 5:42 to go in the ball game, fourth quarter. Back door, and Hoford's shot blocked by Harrison. They've blocked each other's shots all day long, and Hoford's out of bounds. Oilers ball.
That would be 11 turnovers on Marquette now, and that was a good defensive play by Kelsey Harrison. Another cut inside. Marquette's been having success with that cut underneath the basket. That time Harrison with a good defensive play to deny Hoford of a easy basket there.
Coach Rick Dwiggins bringing 3 subs in. Hoford, Vest, and Serda sit down. Ballman, Morrissey, and Heights back in, and those are 3 starters, of course. And now for Marquette, it's going to be Lacey Evans in for Kylie Evans. Lacey, a freshman, number 12, into the game.
Sisters?
I believe so. Marquette with a steal. There's another turnover, and here come the Explorers again. Paige Ballman to Catherine Heights. Back to Ballman. Fouled underneath. Paige will shoot 2. 5:04 remaining, and now Marquette with another sub in a moment. Ballman free throw. It's no good. She'll try again. And now Carrie Harmon in for the Oilers. Carrie Shipley in for Marquette. Ballman 1 out of 2. She has 7 one day after her birthday. 18 years and 1 day old.
Can you remember that?
No. Long, long time ago.
You're closer to retirement than you were to 18, aren't you?
Yes, you didn't have to bring that up either, but that's fine. But it's true. Oilers turn it over. Explorers have the basketball. 4:48 remaining. Coach Rick Dwiggen's team about to be 10-10 on the year. 5-2 in the conference. Heights underneath. Left hand, no good as she moved across the lane.
Another cut inside, and looks like a play that Marquette really is designed for this game. They didn't use it much early on, but it's been there this second half.
Try to get it inside, and another turnover as Marquette will come back, and Lacey Evans into the front court. Lacey fumbles it for a moment, gives it to Catherine Heights. Heights looking for a guard and finds Evans, who finds Morrissey. And a foul the other way. It's on Shipley on a moving screen again, and Shipley will foul out of the game with 3:59 remaining.
How many minutes did she play in this game?
Not a whole lot.
That's hard.
4 points.
Yeah.
5
she fouls
fouls
out of the game, but kind of hard to do that coming off the bench, but she used each and every one of them, and I think the last 3 were because of moving screen violations.
And they will bring in
at least the last 2.
Yeah, Mallory Vest comes in for her. And Maddie Morrissey has the steal and headed the other way. Morrissey bounces to Ballman inside. Ballman in trouble and a foul. So maybe Carrie Harmon there reaching over with another foul.
And she's got half of the Oiler team fouls, almost half. Her third, 7 team fouls for the game.
Inside to Ballman, good off the inbounds. Heights to Ballman for 2.
And the lead is doubled up once again.
55-27, and the Oilers try to drive the right baseline, and a whistle and a foul called. It's going to be Morrissey with a foul. And bonus for the Oilers.
And they haven't scored yet this quarter, so looking to pick up their first point or points of the fourth.
In the air for Westbrook. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and now a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Harrison on the rebound.
Wow, that's only her first foul of the game.
3:20 to go in the game. Fourth quarter, ticking down. Morrissey to Heights. Back to Ballman. Fires it. No. Rebound Oilers again. And Oilers have had quarters of just 8, 10, and 9 so far. They're at 27 points total for the game. Harmon to Smith. Into the lane. Jump shot no good. Saved by Harrison, but it's going to go to the bleachers. And back the other way with 2:46 to go. It's Marquette ball as they'll bring Kylie Evans in, Sarah Hofert in, and the freshman, Cassie McFadden, number 34.
Missed shot there for Brittany Smith, and I stand corrected from what I said earlier. 3 seniors on the Oiler roster, not 2. Smith is also a senior along with Harrison. And
Harrison, a junior.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Kelsey Westbrook is the other senior along with Corey Terry.
And just 1 junior on the roster, too, so you know there's a lot of young players.
Had a way to get my back there. Fix my errors.
Kelsey and Kelsey, that's not easy there. But baseline, Lacey Evans, no good. Kelsey Harrison with the rebound.
Kelsey with the rebound, Kelsey with the shot. Oh, we got a few of them out there.
55-27 now, and the Oilers set it up. Kelsey Westbrook in a 55-27 ball game. The Oilers turn it over again.
That would be 35 turnovers for the game.
Well, there is a jump ball, tie up, and Marquette will turn it over because the Oilers get it on the arrow. With 2 minutes to go in the ball game, it's Lady Oilers with it, still stuck on 27 points. So 6 minutes without scoring here in the fourth quarter. And Ballman and Hofert will check out again for Coach Dwiggins. Baseline shot for the Oilers, no good, but they'll get the rebound. And Smith short on her shot. Mallory Vest has it. Vest 3-on-2 to Kylie Evans, up and missed it off the rim, and a jump ball called there on the rebound. Possession arrow to Marquette as Rodolphe will throw it in.
We've only had one combined field goal made this quarter.
Little sloppy at times, and this one's good. Mallory Vest deep in the corner.
First 2 points of the game, and it's a little bit of bench scoring here for Marquette. That's 10 points off the bench. Usually we're talking about their senior starters accounting for all of their points.
All 5 seniors and all 5 starters. Ballman, Serda, Heights, Hofert, Morrissey. 1:14 to go in the game as the Oilers throw it in, down 57-27.
And for much of that first half, this was a single-digit game.
Mm-hmm. We thought it was going to be a 7 or 8 point game at halftime until Marquette went on a run. Harrison on the run, fouled under the basket. Kelsey Harrison will shoot 2.
Quiet 6 points here for Harrison in the game. Just could never really get on track.
Free throw good to give her 7. First point of the fourth quarter, and 2 for 2 actually.
And it took 7+ minutes to get those first points of the quarter.
Just 50 seconds left now in the ball game. Fourth quarter ticking away here. It's Marquette ball. They have the big lead. Will be 10-10 on the year. 2 games coming up this week before the Carrollton tournament next Saturday, a week from today. Out of bounds, Marquette ball. 30 seconds left. Rodolphe going to throw it in. Tipped out by the Oilers. They'll throw it in again. 57-29, Marquette with the lead in the ball. Here's Kylie Evans, guarded by Westbrook. Kylie left-hand dribble with 20 seconds to go. Kylie Evans down low, bounces it to McFadden, missed the shot, rebound, Harrison the other way.
Probably be the last possession of the game here. Let's see if the Oilers can get a field goal on the board.
Get to 30 points. Nope, shot missed from the baseline, and that's the ball game. 57-29 our score. Marquette with a win here at home over East Alton-Wood River. Back with a post game in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. The Bank of Edwardsville, the people you know and trust. And by Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949.